I'm gonna share 10 secrets of the huge LEGO dinosaur from the Jurassic Park T-Rex Rampage of 75936. First of all, welcome to LEGO Simplified, where I simplify every complicated building technique and LEGO terminology. Even if you're brand new, you'll understand everything by the end of this video. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to get LEGO Simplified every day. Our first fact of the day is that it actually does use gears within the mech itself, which is kind of crazy because I've never seen this before. If we take the leg apart, you'll see how these gears contribute to the motion of the leg. In addition, there are CCBS ball joint pieces in there to help it move left and right. Speaking of CCBS, the head actually does use a CCBS-like technique, which was originally popularized by the LEGO Hero Factory theme of 2011, not the 2010, which used the older Bionicle-style building techniques, but the 2011 one, which introduced the new CCBS building system. Speaking of the head itself, it actually does look a bit incomplete. Over on the top, you can see sort of the studs on top elements, so, and you see a rough transition between smooth, then studs, then smooth again. I don't really like that. Moving to the bottom, we can find our next little observation, which is that these arms are incredibly slow. Believe it or not, these arms are actually bigger than humanoid arms, but because it's a T-Rex and the T-Rex is so big, these arms seem tiny. Speaking of size comparisons, this dinosaur is actually incredibly huge, not even accurate to the scaling of minifigures, which, by the way, minifigures are incredibly short and small compared to the actual dinosaur. That is absolutely not accurate. This is more of a Brontosaurus size compared to a real-life human being, definitely not a T-Rex, because the T-Rex was not this big proportionate of this LEGO T-Rex compared to a minifigure, as is a real T-Rex compared to a real human. Our next secret has to do with the head again, which is that the head actually uses the red tongue piece originally popularized by LEGO Mixels, which did have quite a few controversial sets. I remember one set was very controversial, and a lot of just extreme LEGO fans and regular LEGO consumers had a heated argument over this set. And the teeth are also very nice. I believe they were introduced in Chima. One thing about this dinosaur I have to say is that in this whole set, there are two instruction booklets, one for the gate and one for the dinosaur. So actually, when you see the huge piece count, it's actually divided in half, so that dinosaur has half the pieces originally advertised in the box. This is kind of crazy because it's so huge, and for the amount of pieces it has, I'm really impressed with the size of this dinosaur. The tail is done in a very neat fashion, which I absolutely appreciate. You can move it left and right like it's crushing everyone in its way, and I absolutely love these new tiny little ball socket pieces originally popularized by Nexo Knights when you saw Sparks the Cyclops, for example. It actually takes a very long time to build the dinosaur. You're looking at 3 or 4 hours of just building the dinosaur. That's completely excluding the gate, which comes with the dinosaur, so you're gonna be spending quite a lot of time behind the table. You actually also have to keep in mind that because it takes such a long time to build the dinosaur, it's targeted for either T-falls or A-falls. Now, of course, because this is LEGO Simplified, that means teen fan of LEGO or adult fan of LEGO. And finally, this set is based off of the Jurassic Park movie series, and I'm really glad that they did that because we get that really iconic scene in the movie, and we can finally replicate it in LEGO form. Adult fans of LEGO are going to appreciate this a lot more than just regular K-falls or kid fans of LEGO. That pretty much wraps it up. Once again, if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe so that way you receive daily content of LEGO Simplified. This is your Bring Sales here, and I'll see you in the next one.